So men are typically expected, in terms of courting women, men are typically expected to ask you out, pay for the date, set up the date, plan the date, and then, go for the first kiss, move things forward, handle everything. So if that's what men are expected to do in the early stages of building a relationship, what are women expected to do? Brecky, go ahead.
Show them affection.
Tilt the mic
Show them
down.
affection, and I don't know. I feel like when you date someone, you're also like a friend. Like they're attracted to you, but they're also as a friend. I don't know.
I think you should be responsive, and if you actually like a guy, you should respond and put in the effort as well. I don't think that guys should just be the only ones just to put in all the effort.
Okay.
This reminds me of a saying. There's a saying right now on social media, and my friend literally said this to me like yesterday or this morning or something, but it's like when it only works out better when a guy is actually more obsessed than the girl.
Nope.
And like that's what made me, like, you talking about like doing all the work, putting in all the effort, like that makes me think it relates to that situation of like a guy liking a girl more and putting in that effort to see whether or not she's going to, I guess, accept the date, like accept moving forward with the relationship and everything. Well, that's what I was just thinking.
As a guy, you need not be obsessed with a girl to acknowledge that if you want to get anywhere with women, you're going to have to you're going to have to take on the burden of initiative, because women don't really approach guys. They don't hit on guys the way that men approach women, because as women, you can kind of just sit there either on Instagram, dating apps, or in person. Men will come to you. Women don't really be hitting on guys like that.
Well,
yes.
Brian,
go ahead.
I think pursuing a woman who is feminine and pleasant and kind and smart isn't a burden. It should actually be something that a man enjoys doing, and that's a good thing that men carry, as you're saying. It's a good thing that they're responsible for showing their interest very strongly and pursuing.
Well, I mean, this almost comes back to our discussion about vulnerability, because you just expect men to just handle everything, and we're just supposed to be satisfied with your lack of enthusiasm and your lack of effort in building a relationship.
I don't mean with lack of enthusiasm in response. I mean, like, if a woman is interested back, obviously she should show that. But that doesn't mean that she should start like opening doors for him or something.
Well,
that's
not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. But men, there is this certain fatigue of dating where we feel like we always have to be the one initiating, setting up the date, making the first move. Like, I mean, I can ask you all, have you, of all the first dates, voice crack, of all the first dates you've ever been on, have you ever asked a guy out? Or sorry, let me rephrase that. Of all the first dates that you've ever been on, more often than not, was it the guy who made the move, or was it you?
The guy. I feel like that's a
does,
guy's job.
I have.
A guy's
I've been
job,
like, you
okay.
wanna go out?
I guess probably the guy, but I mean, I don't really go on like dates. Like, I think hanging out with a guy
Well,
is like,
that's hanging out, dates. Let's use those synonymously.
Okay.
The guy.
I feel like it's been like half and
50-50?
Yeah.
Okay.
The guy.
Yeah, the guy.
I was never asked out on a date before my current
What about with your
boyfriend.
boyfriend?
Yeah, he asked me out.
super chatted $100.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. What about you?
The guy.
Okay. So, word?
That's how it should be.
Yeah. I feel like you're
That's how
being
it should be.
contradictory because you say, like, guys don't like masculine women who, go up to guys and ask them out.
I think it's emasculating to be the pursuer of a man.
I agree.
You're supposed to let him take that role.
No,
the lead role.
That's a fair point, but I think there is, to some degree, a fatigue that men experience when it comes to always having to be the one that makes the first move and always initiates. Like, and it could
that will be relieved in bed.
Martin super chatted $100.
That's all. If that's all you bring.
You have lots
Well, I feel
of
like-
imps in this
Hold on,
chat.
hold on.